landing module, which helps the egg land to Earth safely, is designed to have very limited use of materials. In real life, engineers are faced with real life limitations on resources, and this models that reality. And it also forces students to really think very carefully about their use of materials because, I mean, honestly, you could pretty much do anything you want with a lot of duct tape and a lot of cardboard and paper. But this really forces students to think clearly about what is the intended function of each part and how can I maximize its efficiency. So I prepare a material store here. So this is a visual for my students of what they're allowed to use, and it's pretty limited. So here, 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters piece of plastic. I think this is painter's plastic. A straw and a wood strip, a popsicle strip, and 10 centimeters of tape right over here, and 1 meter long piece of string. And right up here you can see the cost in dollars, or we call them cluck notes, because this is for Captain Cluckers. It used to be that I had the wood strips at $10, 10 cluck notes each, but I've reduced that to 3 for this project just to hopefully help people be more successful. Anyway, a piece of paper 8.5 by 11 is $20. Plastic sheet is $30. 100 centimeters of string, $10. Wood strip, $3. Plastic tube, $10. Tape, 10 centimeters of tape is $10, so each centimeter costs $1. It's very expensive. Glue, white glue only, is allowed on the E.L.M, and as much as is needed for purposes of adhesion is allowed for $5. So basically I just give people a glue pot and say use it as you need to for adhesion. But by adhesion I mean that, not to pile in a bunch of glue and just have it be sitting there as a structural member. So just for stickiness purposes. I think I should have a class competition for who can design the best cluck note here. So the E.L.M has to fit inside the passenger compartment of the rocket. This is important. It depends on how your bottle is. Some people have been cutting plastic cylinders from those root beer bottles that are straight out across, which is good. Some people have been cutting them out from these indented bottles where the cylinder is slightly indented. I kind of don't recommend that because that limits the space in the passenger compartment. So it's best to have this passenger compartment be as large as possible. This one has, I would say, a limitation of 9 centimeters diameter for the Earth landing module and 10 centimeters deep. If I put in my measuring device, I find that it's about 10 centimeters deep and a little more than 9 centimeters wide. So we need space for the E.L.M to deploy easily out of the rocket. I have my students use a golf ball instead of an egg for their first launch because I don't want to waste eggs. In fact, if there was a way to put a force sensor on a golf ball, I would do it, you know, better than wasting food. Anyway, I think that's all I can think of for the E.L.M advice. I'm not showing you an example of one because honestly the students are so creative. It's better if they come up with their own design without imitating something else that they have seen before. So good luck.